Hello YouTube, let's learn how to play around with images in Bootstrap 4. So this is our testing image, simple stuff, nothing special, and that image, the name is BS4 and the extension is JPEG. That image is in the root of my website. I mean, the thing is on localhost, so it's not kind of website, we're just practicing, right? Okay, so that's kind of setup. And we will use this page from last tutorial. Jumbotron is fine, we will just remove table, so let's do that. Okay, let's grab this table stuff from here and delete it because we don't need it. Okay, let's include image. We don't need alt because we are testing, so BS4, and we of course must state extension. Okay, so that works, right? And it's by default floated to left. Here's the question: how to float it to center and right? What are the names of Bootstrap classes? So if you want to float it to right, just use class will obviously float right. Okay, refresh, and that works. Now if you use, for example, float center, will that position image into center of our page? Let's see. Okay, save, and oops, we have kind of issue. So there is no float center in Bootstrap. We need to use MX Auto, which will basically split horizontal line into half and the image will be centerized into that center of that horizontal line. Look, let's just do this into source code, right? MX Auto, save, and result, there is none. Why? Because we need to use display block here. Okay, so MX Auto and combination of display block. This is how we do that into Bootstrap. And now refresh, that works. So that's about floating, centerization, and so on. So let's leave it right here. Question: how to get rounded corners here? Can we do that in Bootstrap? Let's see. Just add here, or at the end, on the same line, you can do that basically, rounded. And let's refresh. See, we have result. Let me zoom a little bit. Okay, so I hope that you can see that correctly on your monitor. Okay, the next question: how to turn this image into ellipse? I mean, the actual name of class is a rounded circle. Okay, so I will just add that here. Maybe you need that for some kind of album, gallery, you're practicing, something like that. So refresh, and that works. Okay, so that's kind of cool. You probably have a couple of ideas in your head right now. And next question, let's go to normal just. We don't need it. The next question is there a way? I mean, of course it is, because Bootstrap is basically mobile first, it's responsive. So how to create this image to be responsive? Because right now, if we do that, it will not work. See, it's not responsive. So what we need to do is go to our source and just add here image fluid. Okay, let's save, and oh yeah, I need to resize it. Okay, see, it's happening. So folks, that was pretty much it, what I was trying to say about playing with images. Just remember, I'm gonna type it down there, use float right or float left, and for centralization use MX Auto in combination with display block here. And if you want to create your image to be fluid, image fluid. I mean, it's kind of obvious, everything is Bootstrap is pretty much obvious, and it's not CSS, you know. And what I was, okay, I need to remember. Oh yeah, rounded. So if you want to create your image to be a little round at the end, then use rounded, and if you want to turn your image into eclipse, is that correct term in English? Eclipse, eclipse, whatever, just use image circle. Okay, where is it? Image fluid and rounded circle. Save and refresh. Let's experiment. So yep, it works. It's fluid, obviously. So that's it. Relatively short tutorial. I like these short tutorials, and sometimes, you know, I just go to 10 or 15 minutes, and sometimes you need to explain some things a little bit deeper because people will say what the hell I'm talking about. But you know, there is a price to pay, so you learn your tutorial for 10 minutes and then you know this stuff, you know. I can't understand some people who are creating tutorials about C++ or assembly programming language, and then their tutorials is like 4 minutes. Right. Anyway, look, I'm gonna shut up as per usual. I'm gonna render, and thank you for watching, for support, and see you next tutorial.